ground weapon in history just got even more lethal. And Germany is one nation at the forefront of it with the brand new KF-51 Panther main battle tank. From weapons of mass destruction and electromagnetic warfare capabilities to active, reactive, and passive protection, this tank is a testament that the line between tanks and fighter jets is quickly blurring out. In no small part thanks to the need for new NATO tanks to be powerful enough to annihilate their Russian counterparts, particularly those that have made an unwelcome visit to Ukraine, a visit that could soon be cut short by the development of a deadly tank like the KF-51 Panther. Although the KF-51 Panther is based on the Leopard 2 from the 1970s, its concept revolves around a truly intelligent software-defined tank that's fully enabled to collect and disseminate information on the multi-domain battlefield. And with this comes a full integration of modern BMS and software-defined communication systems that enable forces to operate in collaborative combat environments, such as cross-platform sensor-to-shooter links, loitering ammunition, onboard or off-board drones, and a wide range of uncrewed ground vehicles that, alongside a fully digitized system and common crew stations, play a role in providing capabilities such as platoon-level air and drone defense. The result of these innovations that ultimately enable true human-machine teaming, environmentally friendly peacetime operations, and optimization in terms of automation and effectiveness is a revolutionary main battle tank concept that isn't limited by the limitations of current main battle tanks. And one look at the Panther is all the proof you need. The KF-51 will officially be introduced by its manufacturer, Rheinmetall, at Eurosatory 2022 on June 13, 2022. This unveiling will put a metallic face to some mighty impressive features that experts have come to know and fear. Features that we split into 5 main categories. 1. Lethality. The Panther offers superior firepower against all current and foreseeable mechanized targets. At the forefront of this is a primary RH-130 L52 130mm speedbore gun that has a 20-round capacity fully automatic ammunition handling system and is 50% more effective than current 120mm systems with significantly longer ranges of engagement. This primary weapon is complemented by a 250-round 12.7mm coaxial machine gun and a 2,500-round 7.62mm NATO remote-controlled weapon station that provides concentrated firepower for long-range strikes and against multiple targets. Plans to integrate a launcher for the Hero 120 loitering munition from Rheinmetall's partner U-Vision into the tank, enabling the ability to strike targets beyond the direct line of sight of the tank. All weapons are directly and simultaneously under control by the commander and the gunner, thanks to its NGVA architecture, which in the future could heavily integrate AI. The result of such architecture is instantaneous and intelligent target engagement, as it enables both a hunter-killer and a killer-killer function. 2. Survivability. To survive in the modern battlefield and protect the crew that sit in its hull, the Panther comes with a fully integrated, comprehensive, weight-optimized concept that, as said earlier, incorporates active, reactive, and passive protection technologies. Rheinmetall's Top Attack Protection System, or TAPS, wards off threats from above, while the fast-acting ROSI smoke obscurant systems conceals the Panther from enemy observation, giving the tank enough time to go on the offensive and stay there for as long as needed. The best form of defense is attack indeed. The tank's digital NGVA architecture plays a role in this attack by enabling the integration of additional sensors for detecting launch signatures of enemy units, allowing for early recognition and neutralization of threats. The Panther is also designed to operate in a contested electromagnetic environment, and thus is fully hardened against cyber threats trying to make a name. 3. Networking. The Panther is designed to seamlessly network every member of a force, and this networking begins from within its own hull. The tank is designed for a 3-person crew: a commander, a gunner in the turret, and a driver in the chassis. However, there is a station for a 4th operator in case a weapons or subsystem specialist is needed. The intra-networking bit comes in where the operation of sensors and weapons can be transferred instantly between crew members. Each operator station can take over the tasks and roles from others, while retaining full functionality, meaning as long as at least a single crew member remains, the Panther could keep on rolling and not be a burden of other units, as these other units continue to enjoy the data gotten from the integration of the tank's sensors and effectors into a network system of systems. With time, these other units could even directly control the tank, as variants of the Panther with unmanned turrets or completely remote-controlled vehicles are also planned in the future. 4. Reconnaissance and situational awareness. The Panther pampers its crew members to impressive ease of operation by keeping them abreast of all relevant information within their immediate surroundings and from miles away. A display in the fighting compartment offered the crew has a 360-degree round-the-clock view of the surroundings. Kicks this off followed by a panoramic SEOSS optical sensor and EMES main combat aiming device that enables the commander and gunner to observe and engage targets independently of each other, even at nighttime, thanks to a stabilized daylight and IR optic with an integrated laser rangefinder that's available to both. And for a third-eye view, the tank's integrated unmanned aerial reconnaissance systems come into play, conducting reconnaissance under armor protection and then sharing results on the shared network. 5. Mobility. Once on the move, the Panther is unstoppable. With a combination of a relatively lightweight 59 tons and a powerful 1100 kilowatt MTU MB873 KF51 engine that allows for an operational range of about 310 miles, this tank delivers far greater mobility than many current systems. And to stand out even further, the tank fits into the AMOV-P4L profile without prior preparation. This is something no other current main battle tank upgrade can do, meaning the tank can access far tighter places than, say, the American M1 Abrams, which is really the Panther's closest competition. The Panther's mobility is, however, not limited to the road. The tank's logistics are designed in an innovative development approach of Rheinmetall's long-standing experience in establishing global supply chains in order, in cooperation with user nations that not only make sure that a large share of production is carried out in-country, thus helping to create and/or preserve sovereign capabilities and capacities, but also allows users, maintenance specialists, logisticians, and procurement experts from all current and future user nations to play an active role in shaping the vehicle's future. A future that depends heavily on how the Panther would fare against the American Abrams as international interest in the tanks continues to grow. Starting off with the tank's most obvious feature, the turret. The German Panther's 130mm future gun system is larger than the 120mm weapon turret on the Abrams, although the developers of the Abrams, General Dynamics Land Systems, say future upgrades to the Abrams will be engineered with the ability to swap out its 120mm cannon for a 130mm cannon, making it comparable in ability to the Panther. The Abrams' 265-mile operation won't be improved anytime soon, though, to match up the Panther's 310-mile operational range, the same range as another tank that's been making the news lately, the Israeli Merkava 4. The Panther's 59-ton weight makes it lighter than the Abrams, which comes in at a whopping 62 metric tons. A 3-ton difference may not seem all that much, but it is. That's 3 tons. In fact, the Abrams is one of the heaviest tanks in service today. In the Abrams' defense, though, its weight is somewhat understandable, as each new upgrade adds its own number. And boy, has the Abrams not got the longest line of upgrades since it was introduced in the 1980s. Thanks to its common IP protocol and standards that enable new technologies to integrate quickly as they emerge. Upgrades for the Abrams include a hybrid conventional electric propulsion system, improved primary sights with third-generation forward-looking infrared sensors, upgraded laser rangefinder, full-color video camera, an onboard meteorological sensor for improved accuracy, the integration of upgraded ammunition data links and electronic warfare weapons, while many other upgrades remain classified for security reasons. Both tanks match up peer-to-peer in virtually every other department, but the Panther's AMOV-P4L profile without prior preparation gives it an additional edge in terms of how its shape enables it to access narrow areas and under low bridges. To make the Abrams able to do this, the developers will have to completely reshape the tank and its internal components, which is just not feasible. However, there have been discussions on the development of a brand new American tank that would likely be a better matchup against the Panther, a subtle way of telling the German tank to take on something its own age. But until then, the KF-51 Panther remains the newest and one of the most powerful main battle tanks to ever be developed. And as it too will be upgraded to keep on with the times, the tank is the first representation of a new generation of combat vehicles, whose base form has the capabilities that its competitors are being upgraded to, particularly the M1 Abrams and the Merkava 4.